It is now 1:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on the East Coast. I'm your host, Kaj Taylor, aka Miss Go, for the Get It Back in Blood podcast. I took a freaking day off yesterday from this, but the other stuff ain't stopped going on, you know. But I hope you really enjoyed the podcast. Got a few more I'm going to do before I start another one. Girl, it's a terrible situation. I don't know. I just might leave it open to where I just keep adding to the Get It Back in Blood podcast series. There is a thing in our culture where children are to be seen and not heard. Well, the problem with seen and not heard is that you as the parent is instilling in them no voice for them to explain to you or tell you if anything goes wrong. And I'm telling you that seen and not heard situation is always from the predator's standpoint. It is going to jaw drop you. It's going to gag you. It's going to upset you. Those of you who are still normal adults about who the people is that's setting these rules and these cliches that you should run your parenting style by. Because a lot of them are protecting sexual predators. They have been for a very long time now. They got the nerve to feel like they can discipline your child when you take that type of advice or when you correct your child in front of them, which is why some people do not allow people to see them chastise their children. They're sitting up in every government agency thinking that just because my mother will whoop my ass in front of them, that they're going to be able to have that same way of doing things, and I'm not supposed to say anything back to them, even as old as I am at 37. Motherfuckers is going to be shocked how I put my foot up their motherfucking ass. The police feel as though they have a right to physically chastise you and all kinds of shit. Protecting predators is nothing that I respect, and I really hate that you did this. Real hard down predators. You cannot water down where children have been missing, murdered, and sexually harassed and exploited to be watered down to as if nothing is going on, bitch. And the fact that you're a fucking woman, it pisses me the fuck off that you think that I give a damn that you know that I went to the police and told the people that you was a human sex trafficking company. You think I give a damn that you hear anything that I motherfucking have said on this motherfucker, bitch? Bitch, I want to punish and demolish your motherfucking ass, bitch. I'm being 100% serious. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves, but you're not ashamed of yourselves. You just keep doing this shit over and over again every single day, every second of the day. You doing this shit you put your hands, feet, and other objects on my kids, and I ain't never fucking touch your kids, bitch. You seem to be missing that fact. You seem to not care about the fucking facts, bitch. Everything you say to me crazy as hell is crazy as hell. Everything you say about me crazy as hell is just that crazy as hell. I want you to get the bitches that's the most scared the fuck out of here. Because what the fuck are they scared of, bitch? If it's all fictitious, bitch. You going above and beyond the call of motherfucking duty, bitch. Okay, you found something you good at. What if it ain't good for society and it ain't good for me? You initiate this situation, and then you're still going back to authorities and people. You got the right to sit up in the people's face, and that's why the people are not trusted either. You get to take all your plights and your arguments somewhere, and the parents are left without any rights. So you're justifying, in the United States, you're justifying putting your hands, feet, and other objects on and near other people's children. So you think they're going to justify that, and that's going to be a law that you're able to do that as a community. But when we ask you for a plate, or we ask you for some gas money from or help with the rent or something like that, you don't want to have nothing to do with that. But you want to be putting your fucking hands on people's motherfucking children. You don't want to help provide a motherfucking thing. You just want to be able to put your fucking hands, feet, and other objects where the fuck it don't belong. And bitch, you got me fucked up all through the military, you nasty scumbag ass bitch. What the fuck are you in the military for, you nasty scumbag ass cunt bitch? You don't do nothing but tighten the motherfucking security of the motherfucking human and sex traffickers and the motherfucking pedophiles, ho. You gonna use your armed forces experience to further oppress the United States civilian community. Is that what you telling me? You think that you got it like that as a bitch currently? I don't give a fuck. I told you this before. I don't give a fuck if you're currently in the military or a military veteran, bitch. You don't put your motherfucking hands nowhere near another woman's man, money, or their motherfucking kids. Now, seeing if it's about a man. Now, see, you said you killed said man, and you ain't been said man's main bitch, or you ain't been the main woman in this motherfucker's life, but you gonna kill said man. I got a motherfucking problem. I need you to understand what the fuck I'm talking about when I say don't bother another woman's man, money, and their motherfucking children, bitch. You done took it upon yourself to go down to the Department of Social Services about our agreements that don't have nothing to do with you. Only person that may have been someone in between me and my son's father is his mother. Who the fuck are the rest of you is what we're asking you. Now, the fact that she got to ask you what the fuck you want, who the fuck are you, and why the fuck you in my business, you know what I'm saying? You gonna get us sued? Yes, you goddamn it right. I'm coming for the juggler, bitch. I'm not spreading it all, my business all the way around there like that. My business is not what I was taking to the United Nations or what I was taking somewhere else. Not specifically, it wasn't, bitch. Funky ass bitch. And if you wasn't doing it, you wouldn't have to worry about watching what the fuck I send them people. Like I said, because I am a medical first responder, we are in World War III. We got shit that we supposed to be doing. Bitch, don't you have something you supposed to be doing? Oh, you supposed to be doing me. No, you're not supposed to do me, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Who the fuck parents been no civil rights leader, bitch? No, none of that shit. If they wasn't the main people, then they ain't do the main work, bitch. Don't think that now one of these motherfuckers, grandkids, kids, any of that is going to be able to disrespect or disregard what the fuck I do where I am. Because I'm in my motherfucking lane, and they should stay in their lane at all motherfucking times. Hell no, you don't. Not when I told you I've been in the NAACP ever since I was a child. Hell no, you don't have no more of a motherfucking right. Dirty bitch. Why the fuck would you engage in against the child civil rights movement talking about you are a child civil rights worker or leader, bitch? Why are you even in civil rights? You're in civil rights to play in opposition to work that was already done where the fuck we were halfway semi-comfortable and ending racism and inequality amongst African American and minority people. Now you got that fucked up and you make your way over to the child civil rights movement. Just constantly fucking up shit so you can human and sex traffic. So you can sell other human beings and shit. We don't go by that, no, what goes on in my house stays in my house. If my child spend the night over your motherfucking house, bitch. That's a spend the night, bitch. Understand that you are a spend the fucking night predator. And the fact that we don't have control over our own situations with our children because you're manipulating the housing market, you're manipulating the employment market, you're manipulating the healthcare market. I got another fucking bill for another fucking visit that I didn't even go to, and you're telling me that you go all the way to those people so that we cannot dispute and get that shit off our record that you using our shit. Listen. You have used every bit of your reform to be a motherfucking sexual predator around this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck who you are. Half these bitches came down here talking about they running for local office and all that shit. Those people not from here. I seen people from New Jersey coming to South Carolina talking about they running shit. And they don't have no coof. They don't have no sense out here in South Carolina. I don't come to you because I don't know you and I don't like your presentation of who the fuck you are. You arrogant bitch. Get your ass out of South Carolina again. Take your ass right back up out of South Carolina again. I see your names outside. I just don't mention your motherfucking name. You're not relevant to me. What the fuck are you talking about? I've been here in this city since I was a child. The least you could do was address me with respect. You coming down here from New Jersey, from New York, wherever the fuck you came from. Girl, if you don't take your spick ass to fuck back up there and be miserable in New York, where education has still not improved. I understand that you believe. I understand you crazy as hell for some kind of authority and attention. But you ain't gonna get it like that from everybody, bitch. Bitch, I've been sick for a very long time. A lot of these older people I'm dealing with are your victims. And I know that. You got people coming up in people's house. They not even the child. You're supposed to be looking for the missing child. You just replacing the child. You sick, bitch. You sick. You've been sick in America for a very long time. And you keep trying to deflect by throwing us off to other countries, Africa. We're trying to figure out what's going on. We got school in Africa. Trying to throw us off, bitch, when we see what the fuck you do here in the U.S. And it's time for the entire world to see how fucked up you is here in the U.S., bitch. You filthy trash gutter rat dirty. Bitch, you know you dirty. You know you don't know us. You know you don't know our children. I don't give a fuck what nobody tells me. I don't get that mad by a conversation about somebody that I want to take action and jump on that person. You could sit back and badmouth a motherfucker to me. I have the type of personality, I might laugh. I might get a little irritated, like, damn, what the fuck is that to say? Well, maybe you should have busted her in the face. But I'm not going to be the one to do that. That motherfucker didn't make an offense against me. You sitting up there like an offense was made against you. And my baby daddy is not that motherfucking cordial with a whole lot of motherfuckers. He friendly, but he wasn't that motherfucking friendly, bitch. Wasn't that motherfucking friendly to have told you a goddamn thing about me. Wouldn't have no problems like that. So you tell me how that shit is equating and adding up to what the fuck you're doing, bitch. Now I'll be back in the next podcast. My name is called JK Miss Go. I'll be back after these messages.